I'm Yavuz from Bahçeşehir University, and I've been here for 4 years, more than 4 years, from the Department of Computer Education and Instructional Technologies. Formally, I am in the Department of Digital Game Design, but informally, I am teaching in the Educational Technology Department. I am also the coordinator of Master's Program of Educational Technology. For me, Toiji is the combination of real world and the digital world. Playground of digital games and the real objects. And I think also that Toiji is a new version of augmented reality. I think Toiji helps children to integrate their concrete objects or their physical objects with the digital world. As Toiji integrates the hardware with the content, with the methodology, which we as educational technology people focus on that. And it's not just a tool by itself, it provides its content with a gamified method. That's why I think children will like it more. I think it is all about educational technology, as it provides a lot of attributes such as height or weight or length. So in terms of understanding those concepts, especially in preschool or kindergarten or elementary schools, I think it is going to provide a lot of examples and tangible examples for the students. Gamified applications are always, most of the time they are used in the classroom, and it works. It works better than traditional classroom, and it also denies the argument of saying that digital games are not good with the preschool kids, but Toiji provides the real objects with for the preschool kids. That's why with the related content, with the pedagogically approved content, Toiji has tremendous options to offer to the children. For example, students can play with those objects in order to understand the letters, or in order to write the letters, or in order to count the numbers or count the objects on Toiji. So when we think about the other learning objectives, Toiji has very applicable, very suitable to create new applications with it. And in these days, as you know, the coding or algorithmic thinking or computational thinking skills are very necessary. And you can also design games with Toiji so that students can just play with it and then turn right, left, one step, or the algorithmic thinking skills. So you can create very gamified applications or games for the preschool or elementary school students with Toiji. I think it is a good way to play with your kid, as it is a concrete, it's a tangible object, it's a tangible tool. The parents can see what their kids are playing. Right now, the kids just take their iPads or tablet computers and they just look at it, and nobody knows what kids are doing. But with Toiji, you will be able to understand that the kids are playing with Toiji and they are playing with the educational games. Also, you can play with them together. And most of the time, parents, number one concern is that they don't know how to play, or they don't know what to play with their kids. And Toiji also eliminates that issue as well. Most of the time, you cannot play with one iPad with two players, and it's very hard as you have limited screen. Toiji enhances this limitation by creating a new screen or a new platform to be able to let players to be able to play together, and maybe in the future, like we said, it's going to embed more than two players, and then students will be able to play all together. So that concern that teachers or parents have, they saying that, I mean, it's in limiting the socialization, interacting with each other, but Toiji also eliminates that issue. I think it's going to create a big industry for its objects. I mean, you can create any objects with Toiji. The kids may convert them to their own or integrate them to their own digital games. Also, it's going to create an industry for that specific type of toys. For example, right now other companies are creating their own toys, and they want them to use those toys in their own games, and Toiji is a unique one in terms of educational aspect.